bit. But it still has me like shaky because that could have been some very serious stuff. My man could have fell out, lost his life. I'd have been like on trial for some manslaughter, some accidental death. It was very serious, but Yahweh showed a marvelous work by letting that truck fall the way that it fell and kept the damage to a very minimal, and we both was able to walk away without any problems. And I haven't heard anything as of yet about that. And pulling away from a dock with a forklift truck falling down is very, very serious. It's a serious safety factor. But Yahweh is marvelous, and I thank him for that. But I have to read verse 14 because it says, "But I have put my trust in you, O Yah. I have said you are my Elohim." Now, if I really believe that, I got to live that. There can't be no room for no second doubt, second guessing, mulling over in my heart what I should do, especially when I hear Yah speak. I have to trust. I have to condition myself constantly. And since that incident, it's brought a new light to my life to really like not let my actions precede my thought, but check, slow down. And that's my testimony because, I mean, you know, I'm still working. And that's a blessing. After what happened, I'm still working. And I praise y'all for that. But I'd like to read verse 21 and I'll be done. It says, "Blessed be Yah, for he has made marvelous his kindness to me in a strong city." And he has. And it continues. It don't stop. Long after I'm gone, the marvelousness will still continue and be extended unto his people from generation to generation forever. And I just like to thank him because that marvelous and loving kindness is what inspired me to write the song that I sing. I mean, it is it is so wonderful. You know, even when I'm not 100% in my ways of being true and not being a sinner, Yahweh is still marvelous. And he still shows me kindness. And I just like, yes, in a strong city. So I like to praise him by saying hallelujah. And may his mercy continue to be bestowed upon us throughout all our generations. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, first and foremost, I'm going to give our praises to the creator of the heaven, the earth, the sea, and all that therein is by saying hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That same verse, 14, trusting in Yah, is, to me, it's something easy when you just talk about doing it. But when you fall short, you realize how you really haven't been trusting in Yah. Because you give him all your burdens, and he will deliver you. And I really want to give up this testimony that the Almighty revealed to me about prophets. He allowed me to arise on the second day and told me to get the dictionary, directed me, and told me to look up the word prophet. I said, well, why I got to do this? And I already looked at the word prophet, you know? So I read the definition of a prophet. I said, yeah, okay. Now what am I supposed to see here? And I said, look at the word interpret. I'm like, okay, maybe that's it. So I look at the word interpret, and it says one who explains, one who translates, and one who illuminates. Right away when it says illuminates, I see day and night. I see the holy days. I see all these things that the Moreh Elisha has brought before this class, things that he has explained. And even the simplicity of them, one knows day and night, but you've been taught and trained to think that the day starts at midnight in total darkness. So his revelation has allowed us to see the error of our ways and turn our paths around as far as comprehending and understanding and thinking. But he revealed that to me and allowed me to come before the congregation to also share that because it helped me. And perhaps those in doubt, it can help them. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. And many people, and I reflected on the class that the Moreh taught, many people are amiss and I understood why he said, I don't like to use the term prophet, because it started getting people all shook up and out of whack. Because many people have opinions on prophets. And like you said, if they not coming down in a dazzling white outfit with a cloak on, with a staff, and able to point at something and speak a few words, and it blow up or something like that, or a building, they walk down the street and just do like JC and drop his hand and the building fall down, then he's not a prophet. Or if he can't tell them how to hit the lotto, which is what they really like, tell them the numbers that's going to come out, he's not a prophet. And then I even hear my Muslim brothers, and they say, well, there's no more prophets. And I even heard my brother say, Farrakhan, one of his little faults, say, oh, you're not a prophet just because you can read the Bible and quote something out of the Bible. That don't make you a prophet. And I said, these men lack understanding, and that's how they get over on the people. They say, see, Elijah Muhammad told Farrakhan some things he didn't know. And the Farrakhan tell the people things that they don't know. You got to be able to mystify and fool the people to be a prophet. But that's not the word of Yahweh. And even if that is the case, then Prophet Muhammad of 1,000 years ago, he wasn't a prophet. Because the Quran talk about all he read was the book of the Torah and the books of a prophet. Mm-hmm. So if he read other books before him, then that disqualifies him from being a prophet. JC is not a prophet because all he did was read books and scrolls that was written before him. So that disqualifies him from being a prophet. So as the Moreh said last week, it's very plain and simple what a prophet is and what he isn't. And I've always stood on the ground that he is a prophet. And I will always stand on the ground that he is a prophet. Whether I couldn't see something that he taught or not, that was irrelevant. That's right. But I knew that he didn't get it from no man, and I knew he didn't make it up. So who gave it to him? And once you humble yourself, then I was. Anything I didn't see, I was able to see it. That's the problem with the people where he go now. Men's refusing to humble themselves, not to Elisha, but to Yahweh. Because when you do that, then you can see the message of Yahweh and his words that come through men and his servants whom he called prophets. Yes. Go ahead, brother.
Giving all praise and honor to our glorious maker and creator, yes, the author of the heavens and earth and the sea and all that therein is, giving praise and glory to his name by saying hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
I want to give a testimony that that I think is so wonderful.